I'm Genea Foster. I'm the Climate Justice Policy and Programs Coordinator at Uprose, which represents the Sunset Park neighborhood of Brooklyn.
Sunset Park, I know you guys have been doing a lot of mobilizing, with New York's current gentrification crisis, what we would call at this rate. What are your thoughts on today's march and Uprose's involvement with, the today's first annual ever Brooklyn-wide march against police brutality, gentrification, and racism?
Yeah, for us as a climate justice and environmental justice organization, we really want to expose the links between environmental justice and gentrification work. And for us, it's really important because as communities of color, we've always been targeted by the fossil fuel economy and extractive economies that really don't work for our people and our planet. And we have visions as a community, and we keep being impacted by these top-down planning processes. And, we have a vision of the waterfront where it could really be used to build New York's just transition and provide good manufacturing jobs. But we have developers who are able to, come to the community with their own vision, and that is contrary to the actual needs of the community. It's really important for us.
So who exactly are you guys dealing with in that process, that decision-making process? Who specifically is the kind of person that or groups of people that you're dealing with?
Yeah, for us, a big one is Industry City, and they just redeveloped the 6 million square feet property that used to be industrial jobs that provided, good manufacturing, good paying jobs with benefits for community members. But they've started to redevelop and are bringing in high-end retail and are planning to rezone and build 2 luxury hotels, which are really going to put pressure on the mom and pop shops that are really important to our community and to the industrial sector that we really think is integral in building the just transition and building a climate resilient New York and providing opportunities for our people. Jamestown Properties is really one of the developers that is driving the process that is actually contrary to the community's vision.
Yeah, I'm so happy that you mentioned environmental justice affecting communities of color and the poor predominantly. There's all this stuff that's going on with the hurricanes right now, but New York has dealt with a lot of its own clean water issues, and uptown and schools having issues and things like that. So do you have anything to say as far as the environmental impacts affecting New Yorkers?
I think. Yeah, so the way that we really look at it is through that just transition lens, and a lot of our people are the same, they flee climate crises in their own country. Puerto Rico just had to deal with Hurricane Irma and the rest of the Caribbean. And we have a large Caribbean and Latino population here in Sunset Park too. So really it's we're all vulnerable to the climate crisis, and we need to be building for it and making sure that we preserve those industrial zones. Which Sunset Park is the largest walk-to-work community. It also is one of the last heavy manufacturing zones in New York. So we really need to be preserving the manufacturing sector to provide the jobs for climate resiliency that could be at the local level, but also, why not? It could be for building globally as well.
And how would locals, you recommend locals, of Sunset Park and nearby get involved and help out with?
Yeah, so we have our Protect Our Working Waterfront Alliance, and we always invite residents to come join that. Businesses who, are small mom and pop shops that really want to make sure that they remain in the community, come join our POWA Alliance. Yeah, I'm Genea Foster, and you spell that Geneafoster.